I bet you can't make a horror game. Last episode, I just got done making a game in 8 months and I'm tired because I'm a little so this time I'm doing something smaller. And after thinking about it, 2-Star, Fancy, Shortcut and basically any other game dev has got a horror game, except for moi. So let's go. The first thing we need is something to do, so I thought about it. And then I got bored and went to watch YouTube. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Wait a minute, that's perfect. Thank you, conveniently placed YouTube video. Step 2. We need to make it scary. And I know, what if instead of a cave, you would be inside a giant whale? But Super, this is twisted as fuck. Ever heard about Squirrel Stapler? Yeah, twisted is kinda what we do here. Anyway, that's enough planning. Fire up the engine and look at him go. Like always, low, player, too easy. Copying Brocky's any percent speedrun world champion SUPERita. You know, I never made a first-person game before, so I actually do kinda need Brocky's. But for an expert gamer like me, it was no issue. What? You thought I was gonna have trouble? You do understand I have super in my name, right? Anyway, I gave him a little hand, and after a little getting used to, he really loved it. In FPS games, your hands kinda sway behind where you look, to make it look more realistic. So I smashed it into my game, and it looks awesome sauce. Okay, after adding this, I just remembered, I'm making a horror game, not a Minecraft clone. I need some real graphics. So I went into Blender and psych, I hate Blender. I hate Blender. I said I hate. Yeah, so my last game was apparently so ugly it got negative money. I didn't even know a game can flop this hard. And this experience made me realize maybe it's time I make peace with Blender. And after watching all the Blender tutorials I could suffer, ladies and gentlemen, how is that for a first model? 100% homemade, modeled by SUPERita himself, no assets, no nothing. Get this beta shit off you, boy. Now that's more like it. Your hands are looking a little empty, boy. Blender, blender no jutsu. Yes, no one can stop me now. Yeah, why the f are you going into the block? After a little research, it appears to be a common problem. Now to solve it, I window everything on one camera and the hands on another camera, which means it doesn't matter if something is in front of your hands. Another benefit is now I can change the FOV without making the hands look strange. Wow, that's so cool, said no one ever. Okay, so you're in a cave and you got a pickaxe, now you need to mine, which means it's time to make animation. Which I don't want to brag, but I won't die. Not really. Yes, really. And here we go. You know what mine's even better than a pickaxe? Ding ding ding. Kaboom. Blender breathing, first form. Man, I love my new Blender skills. Now to top it off with some Unity particle system. Oh boy, slap my willy and call it a fire hydrant because this is straight fire. Anyway, you can't just spawn with these items, so bada bing bada boom, and you can interact with stuff. I just copied my code from Mouse vs Robot, so there really wasn't any way even I could mess this up. Now add a little animation and it's looking lovely in it. Now talking about lovely, the hands I made are kinda buns, so back in Blender, ready yourself for Hands 2.0. And also I made something you can mine. But quickly afterwards I realized there's no way I'm gonna be able to make a whole cave out of these goofy ass shapes. So I need a better solution. And I found this funky looking asset on the asset store. It lets you dig and everything else I need. It looks nice. Let's give it a try. Little did he know, it was not nice. Oh my god, look! I can mine whatever I want now. After a minute, I tied it to my pickaxe and it works like a charm. And it also works with the dynamite. I say, bazinga. Also, I made a setting menu. Yeah, nobody gives a well. We are supposed to be inside a cave, not a cave-ant. So strap on your mining hat and let's go digging. I made you a little space and a temporary shelter, and it looks good enough for now. Okay, let's play a game. What am I making? If you guessed something that nobody asked for but will take me a week, you are correct! So you see how there is nothing here? Well, if I pull up my X-ray, oh shit, it's a ghost! I can't even begin to describe how I made it. Not because it's complicated, but as I'm writing the script, my head hurts and I don't really remember how I did it. Anyway, instead of that ugly box, I made you a proper drill to sit in. It's very cozy, I hope you like it. And for the most important question of the game, what type of screws are we gonna use? I picked the spanner. I don't think I need to explain why. It's pretty obvious. Looking fantastic of course because of my Blender skills. By the way, I don't know if you've ever been inside a whale, but let me tell you, it in fact does not look like whatever this is. So there is no God in this land. Now this place looks kinda lonely, so as my mama used to say, if you don't have any friends, build them yourself. Blendo no. And here we go. What you got there, buddy? Oh my! 2 skeletons sitting in a drill. B-O-N-I. Well, everything is going great. I sure do love making games. Wait, no. Yeah, so for some reason, how do I explain this? If I diggy, it gets delete. So I had to do something I never did before. Contact support. Hello, Mr. Miner. So I bought your asset. Big fan, by the way. But I have a teeny tiny problem. Blush. It's and if you don't fix it right the now, I'll come to your house and type your willy. It's illegal to be this expensive and at the same time. Regards, future dev god, SUPERita. And after about 1 week of working with the guy who made the asset, great guy by the way, shout out to him, he made an update and my problem was solved, where you should just earn yourself a spot in the credits. To celebrate this, I made the particles for mining a little bit more flashy and gross. Okay, now, playo, check. Digging, double check. But here is a hot take. Our games, wait for it, need to be scary. And ain't no streamer gonna become a screamer with this stupid Minecraft clone. So let's get spooky. Yeah, that sounds better in my... I present to you, Tentacle. We give him a brain, and now we can escape. Next I present, Spider Boy. He may look simple, but he uses inverse magic to move his legs. What? Now, I don't support shaming, but he is too ugly to be scary, so we need to give him a spooky mask to hide his ugly face. And after some light inspirationing, he looks like $1,000,000. But these are just some small scares. Now comes the final boss. This is the real deal. This is what's gonna make I Show Speed become I Show Scream. This is what's gonna make Kai Senat become Kai Scared Nuts. This is what's gonna make Queso become... Okay, you get the point, yeah. Anyway, after a lot of trial and error and the full day of animating, this is the result. It's pretty scary, so if you don't like pissing your pants, you should skip this part. 3, 2, 1. I really mean it, guys. Choose wisely. 3, 2, 1. Well, I don't want to bait my belly, as they say, but I think it's pretty good. Story time. Do you wanna hear it? No! Great! So, I was trying to make the player write this drill at the start, but for some reason he kept glitching. So I searched all of Google and found nothing. But then I searched all of YouTube and also found nothing. But one video from 3 years ago related to it, and it didn't help at all. And 3 days later, just when I thought hope was lost, there was one comment on the video which knew exactly what I was talking about. In the end, I just needed to click one button. I sure am thankful there is always some bug keeping me entertained. Kill me now! Do you guys like bugs? Yeah, that's what I thought. This time, we are gonna make this game properly. And to make a game properly, we need testing. So I gave it to everyone in my Discord, and this is what they had to say. The strangest gaming experience I've ever had. I haven't been this scared for a long time. Game of the year 10 out of 10. Markiplier will have a heart attack. What? This guy made a video. Oh my... I didn't know it's so fun seeing someone fall for a jumpscare you made. Anyway, the people show me some bugs in the game, so I fixed them up. And now we are good. Thanks everyone. Well, now we need to cross the finish line, and for that we need Steam out, which is gonna cost us around $500. Which is funny because it's easily top 5 things which are not gonna happen. This is a chill project, and I do not have the money for this. Pain to no! Ladies and gentlemen, he has done it again. Is it good? No. But did it cost $500? Heck no, so it's a win for me. Well, in the end of the day, you can make the best game ever, but if no one knows about it, no one is gonna play it. So it's time for the alpha male to use the Gmail. But it's, hey Mark, I watch you but you still ain't calling. I left my game and a Steam key at the bottom. Queso, I know you hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even watched the underground shit you did with Neff. Hey Speed, I like you. What you did with Kai too, that shit was fair. Hey Moist, you gotta call me man, I'll be the biggest fan you ever lose. Sincerely yours, Super, PS, we should be together too. Well, now all we can do is pray these mails don't end up in spam. And that's it. I added more stuff when you weren't looking, like a story and more monsters, so don't forget to go to Steam and hit wishlist. Wait, it's already out? Yeah, listen, all this milking viewers for wishlists, it's not my style anymore. All these amateurs begging for wishlists, that is clown behavior. If you have real skill, you ain't afraid to drop with 0 wishlists, because you know the people will see what's good. Anyway, I put a link below, and shout out to everyone on Discord. Here is some fan art I got. I love you all. But I want more fan art, so join my server. By the way, you must be wondering what happened to Mars vs. Robots. Yeah, so everybody thought it was ugly and nobody wanted it. Honestly, it's true. I should have seen it coming. But it is what it is. You know, that's why I started Blender. I finally learned my lesson, so I think it's for the best. Anyway, this was great to make. I'm glad I could make something different, because until now, all my games were roguelike and cartoon and pixel and all that. And it went really nice making something new. new. Spreading my wings, you know. On a different note, my savings have officially run out. So if this game flops, I'll probably need to get a job. But that's just life. And don't you think this little obstacle is gonna stop me from becoming the dev god? Not to mention this game is awesome, so it's probably not even gonna happen. By the way, Marlix is playing League. Just kinda wanted to put it out there. Anyway, this video was crazy. So see you next time, I guess. And remember, I'll be back. We